Hello everyone and welcome back. Why do I always say it like that? I don't know why. But hello, wait a minute. Oh, I was fixing some things, and as you can see with my model, my earrings finally changed. I just changed them temporarily, but I'm gonna change them in the actual model because I'm cooking up something, and honestly, I changed it to blue, and I was like, you know what? That looks so much more better with my, because I have green nowhere else in my model. But I just realized I don't think George is attached. There we go. Now George is attached to me. I had to move George away in order to get my earrings changed. Anyways, we are going to be continuing on with our art piece of... Oh, no. No, I don't want... I was working on some other things. I was like, I don't want to open up those other things. But today we are going to be continuing on working on our stuff. Because that's what I do. I work a lot. I work on a lot of things. I do a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness. But anyways, we are going to be continuing on with our art piece for that of ironmouse. And honestly, I hope and pray she never sees it. I know some people might be like, wouldn't you want the person that you're making the artwork for to see? No. I had that happen with HoloLive. I literally freaked out. I was like, they never followed me. They just saw the artwork, and I was like, no, please never see this again. I don't want to be perceived. When I make fan art for people, I never want to be perceived unless it's my friends. Which, by the way, I know who we're raiding today because it's somebody's birthday today. And they're doing a 12-hour stream, so we're gonna raid in on them and you know what? We'll be just like, up the timer. Up the timer. Oh my goodness. But anyways, I am planning some stuff for my own birthday, actually. I'll tell you guys this much. You're gonna get two things for my birthday. There's gonna be a new model and a new outfit. Now, the outfit is gonna be on its own model. The reason being is because I slowly started realizing that I cannot use the current model and rig that I have for my default for this new outfit. I'm gonna have to make a whole new model. Well, no, I can still use the base. It's just I have to rig it completely differently. So, yay. Yippee. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. But I think you guys will like the new outfit. I'm cooking with it. I'm cooking. It's a lot better than the first original draft that I have, but I'm gonna be working on it like slowly through the next few months. Should I probably have been making this months ago? Yes. Why didn't I? Because I didn't, and I'm dumb. No, I'm not gonna show it to you guys. Also, we might be getting a new background screen as well. We'll still have this one, but this one will just be named differently. So we're gonna have two chatting screens. We can either have this one or the new one that's coming. I think you guys might like the new one. The portals will still be here. That's gonna be a thing. I'll tell you that much. I'm trying to cook and like have it be that we're gonna have like more areas to like go and visit. You know, like those people that have very interactive or like immersive kind of things. I really like that, and I want to do that more with my backgrounds. So we're gonna be kind of doing more of that. So we will technically have two chatting areas, and then probably more as time progresses. more different scenes and stuff that we can go and check out and things. Especially for like just chatting stuff. It's like, hey, where do you guys want to go? Let's go around the park, you know? I'm cooking up some ideas. Because technically we are in a national park. So, you know, we should have more areas to go and visit, shouldn't we? Like a little area around my domain and stuff, right? Because there's more than just this. This is just where I initially first landed, you know? But currently working on building up a house. I'll tell you that much for our background screen. Building a house. So I can finally have a place to live and not live in, like, live outside like a creature. I mean, I am a creature, but we gotta live somewhere. So yeah, George and I have just been sleeping out in the wilderness this entire time. That is, the ending screen is literally us sleeping just out in the forest. Oh my goodness. Actually, I don't think I've ever really showed you guys like the overlays for everything. But I might change up some overlays to like fit with theming better. Because it's like, you know, in my lore, I landed in a park, and then I'm just like here. I'm just a monster girl living out her dreams in her forest. And has portals to places that we don't really know where this black one goes. I don't know where it goes. I don't want to know where it goes, but it goes somewhere. Where, I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. This one I know where it leads. That one I'm gonna connect to my house. So when we go through it, it'll pop us out at the house. But also it leads somewhere else. There's 2 places it leads. It's like a nether portal, you know? It leads to multiple places. It's like I have a nether portal hub. Actually, they were kind of based on the nether portals. Look, I like Minecraft. Oh, Pepperinos, hello. I have the fan in here. I think that's why she's in here. It's hot today. It's 100 degrees. Yeah. It's hot in the forest. Maybe I should go take a dip in the lake. But just me go and take a dip in the lake. You know what? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna go take a dip in the lake. I'll be right back. Go take a dip. This does not work. The water is not on another layer. I can't go behind it. No. I want to go take a dip in the lake and I can't because the things aren't on the right layer. George, why did you get shorter? George has become now mini because I accidentally scrolled on him. There we go, George. Now you're not so mini anymore. You're not so mini itty bitty. Even though that you're my itty bitty little baby frog. Mwah. He's my child. Do not come between me and my child. No, seriously, don't come between me and my child ever again. Anyways, we should probably be moving over to art, shouldn't we? Let's actually start working on the thing we need to work on. Wait a minute, I forgot something. Wait, I'm dumb. I actually forgot to load up something. So, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. I forgot to open, I forgot to open VHand. VHand is so useful. Because then you can see where I'm actually working. There we go. Alright. Now let's switch over. Yippee! You know what I need to do is I need to work on changing that other overlay stuff. Okay, let me turn this off. Because that's gonna be distracting. Alright. So, finally have this up. So, I'm gonna be trying to finish working on coloring. So let me get my drawing tablet up. So I'm gonna be finishing coloring this because it needs to be finished with coloring. And then we'll do some rendering, and then we will start adding the little background that I have. I might also just cover the entire background so it's not this gray, but it'll be probably like a darker purple, just so that things like pop out a lot better, you know? Is it just me, or is this thing a little janky? It's okay. Alright, so, that's what we're gonna do today. Without any further ado, I'm gonna pop on my thing that I was gonna listen to, which, yes, it is Mini Minute Man again, and no, you will not be able to hear it. One day I might, like, bring something in, but for right now, it's, like, not really. I'm not gonna put anything over top, because it's, like, sometimes I don't know with DMCA or anything like that if there's a possibility, you know, because I do post these up onto YouTube too, and it's like, yeah, I don't wanna, don't wanna deal with that. So, better just not to. Alrighty. So I might not be talking much again today because I kind of just want to focus on coloring. So yeah. Because there's a lot to finish coloring. But honestly, I keep looking at this and I'm like, did I cook? Did I cook here? I feel like I cooked. I keep cooking. I don't know why. Sometimes, I think it's also because I'm going to be going on vacation. I will be bringing like a sketchbook or something to draw with during my vacation. I need to actually go. I actually need to go and get some stuff from Office Depot actually. The reason being is because I want more highlighters to bring with me, because how I draw sketches now is I literally just do highlighter shapes and then I just like sketch in the thing, and I want to do that, but I need more colors because I only have one color, which is blue. I'm fine with blue, but like I want more colors so I can differentiate certain characters from each other. I might also need to buy another sketchbook. I might have to check my sketchbook, but I think I'm gonna need another sketchbook. And then I also want to do, like, some other stuff as well. So there's a few things that I want to bring and prepare for next week. Also, the other thing is I need wireless earbuds for my phone. Just so that, because I will be bringing my phone to, like, listen to music, but I'm not gonna be, like, once I'm, like, on the trip, I will say this much, I will not be able to have Wi-Fi. My mom literally says, oh, well, we could pay for Wi-Fi. I'm like, I don't want that. I do not want that at all. I'm disconnecting completely. Because I think that I need it. But the only thing that I will be using it for is, like, because we're not going, like, completely outside of the United States. But where we're going to be in certain areas, I won't have access to Wi-Fi, and I won't have access to like roaming data either. Like, I won't have access to any of that. But when we go into like certain ports, because we're going to go on a cruise ship, when we go into certain ports, I'm going to be able to have access to like roaming data and all that, but I'm going to make sure to turn that off, just turning it off, because I don't want to be able to have access to it, honestly. So when I come back, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, what happened? What happened? How is everything? Is everything on fire yet? Because it feels like when people go on vacation, they come back and they're like, hey, yo, what happened? I hope when I come back that, I hope that when I come back, there is not a freaking Google Docie of my friends. I'm gonna be like, God damn it. I don't think there is. They're too nice. All of them are very nice. Very nice people. And I would not want that at all. Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't need that. Because it's like, bro, I just came back from vacation. I don't need this shit. Or like, you know, I don't know, another freaking like collapse situation or a community collapse situation, or just, you know, the entirety of the internet just being on fire. Please, when I come back, can it be peaceful for like a week so I can recover? You know, when you start asking for peace, I feel like no one gives it to you. Anyways. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Guys, guess what? My pen is dead. You can't make this stuff up. It's literally dead. Let's see. My pen is rechargeable, by the way. This is one thing that I absolutely love about this drawing tablet, is that the pen is rechargeable. So, I will say, though, eventually, there's a possibility it will die, but the good thing is that you can buy replacement pens. I'm like, that's so nice. And by the way, the replacement pens are like 30 bucks. I was like, bro, 30 bucks? Gimme. Considering that the whole entire thing was like 400, and I'm like, I ain't paying 400 just for a new, just for one new pen. Though I will say, if my drawing tablet actually officially does like kaput, I know where I'm buying another tablet, and it's not from this company, though. This company is pretty good. It's a Gaumon tablet. It's worked for me for like, I believe, like 8 years now. So, yeah. Yay! Now my pen works. Yay! Yippee! Yippee! Of course, we have the V-hand sketching back. Okay. So what was I on for coloring? Oh. Okay, so that's that. That's that. I think I was working on dark... Oh yeah, I was gonna do Booby on an entirely different layer. I'm gonna actually use this dark here as well. There you go. And then... Oh, the one thing with the pink. Ooh, no. Wait, what? Uh-oh. I did it on the wrong layer. What? Hey, Twitch integrated throwing system. Why aren't you connected? What? Oh, it does say it's connected. Why didn't it throw the things? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Why is this not throwing the stuff? Huh? What, is it delayed or something? I'm gonna try and reconnect this. Okay, there. Maybe that should work now. Why did that not work? That's so weird. There, now it works. That was weird. Well, it works now. That's what matters. Sometimes you just gotta turn it off and on again. Sometimes Twitch integrated throwing doesn't want to work the way that you want it to. But hello, Jose. Welcome in. Ba, 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 ba. Jose, you do not understand the struggles that I had to go through to make this. It was so hard. And we're not even done yet. I streamed 4 hours last time. Nah, I liked drawing it, but like, holy shit. I'm never drawing this stuff again. Her stuff is super complex too, but hey. I love it. It's a very cute design. Forgot. Oh, it's her tail. That's what I was trying to work on. And then I have her model up here. Okay, so she has gold here, but this is the dark purple as well. Oh, no. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. I think I made her tail a lot bigger than it is, but hey, you know what? Doesn't matter. You know what I also just realized? I think under here... I'm trying to like... Oh, okay, so... Because you would see her jacket in here. There we go. I am gonna have to do a few other things. Alright. Okay. And let's get that face here. Oop. Nope, I don't need it on the other side. And I think we're gonna start working on the silver/white. I'm gonna put the silver and the white together just because similar midtones. Or you know what? I might just separate it just because it'll be easier for me. White and then And then I'm gonna put gold. Yeah, this needs to be a little bit over here. Technically it's a pinky white because I think that they put a color overlay over everything. Here, let me just back. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, is this the right area? And I was not reading my sketch correctly. I'm trying to draw it in a little bit different colors that are not too pinky because I'm probably going to put a pink overlay on top of it just for everything to look similar. A lot of people do that just because the colors can then be more homogeneous. Or at least, like, kind of look like they're part of a similar color palette so it looks all nice together. It's just like a little digital art trick, but it does happen a lot with traditional drawing as well. You can do it. Because you can do, like, colored glazes on top of artworks as well. I've acquired the peak. You got peak? Yeah. Peak do be peeking, man.
A devotee is checking in. To ensure check-in is complete, please give me your credit card.
I was waiting for the you were waiting for the cannibalism. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised that you can now cannibalize people in that game. I'm gonna be honest. I would love to join a Peak collab one day. The thing is like, no one invites me. I'm like, guys, I'm not scary. You can reach out to me. You can DM me. I'm not that scary. Or peak with followers. The only reason I don't do like open collab things with followers is because I kind of sometimes worry about stuff, you know? To be honest, you are intimidating. Too much cake. I know, right? I got too much cake here, you know? Oop. Also, you get worried. Better for me. I get eat. No! No, do not. Please do not eat me in the game. That's not gonna work right. You know, the funny thing is that technically a lot of my symbolism is around mouths, so, huh. Feel like that game is very much for me. And then the silver, I'm gonna make this color.
Maybe because you have the powerful body of a build like a tank, and the Lovecraftian stomper and the voice of a Western sheriff.
Did I just get oh yes, daddied? Stop. Time to oh my gosh. No, not the not more bees. I will send you to Jesus. I will send you to Jesus, Jose. Do it. I'm here for good. We're finally getting to the gold. In fact, he's...
The art, how can you be a person very intimidating but at the same time being a small bean?
I know, right? So many people are just like, you know, I feel like some people view me when they like see me as very intimidating, but then you get to know me and you're like, well, you're not really that intimidating. There are some people I have met that I viewed as very intimidating, and they're just like the sweetest people that you could ever meet. Don't be afraid to like reach out, because sometimes the people that you meet are just like the sweetest people that you'll ever know. Like for today, it's one of my dearest friends' birthdays. They are streaming today, and we are going to raid them today. Because they are doing a 12-hour stream.
Is because you are shy but loud, and a complexion of a tan cake, basically a Latina class with subclass of Lovecraftian.
Wait, you think that my skin is really tan? Honestly, compared... Excuse me. Excuse me a minute. Hello? Why?
All right.
Art catches fire with less than a minute in the sun. I do catch on fire with less than a minute. I
imagine you as a skin like German people but complexion of Latina, basically the cake of all cakes.
I mean, okay, my arms get really nicely tan, but my face and my arms and legs up until about like my shoulder and chest, so my shoulder, chest, torso, back, and face burn. My arms and legs do not burn. My feet burn too. But like so I burn very, very easily. I'm very white and I burn very easily.
But you use the chest as a drawer table, obviously don't gonna be pallid.
I'm gonna be honest, yes. I do use my chest as a table sometimes because that's how much I have here. I literally, you know, like the images of people putting like the boba in their boobs? Yeah, I could do that. I have the complexion of a big booty. You do have the complexion of a big booty Latina. You're my big booty Latina. That's my big booty Latino wife there. No one else gets her.
So basically you can hide a bouteille of alcohol in the boobos and people don't gonna notice.
No, but I have hidden things in there before. For my prom, I hid a thing of lipstick in my boobs. Because for some reason, they didn't allow people to bring lipstick or like makeup and stuff. So I just hid it in my boob. I just hid it there because it was easier. I actually wore a corset to my prom, but it was like it was like a Renaissance style corset. So it was all pretty with a bunch of designs on it. And because it basically propped my boobs up enough, I could use my boobs as a table, but also I could just basically hide things in it. And I met up with my friends and I was like, guys, guess what I got? I literally just pulled out my fucking lipstick and they're like, what the hell?
What the fuck is a prom? Here in South America we survive.
Prom is in high school. You go to a dance. It's like a senior dance. High school, it's just a senior dance, but it's called prom. It's mainly for seniors. But I do know that sometimes juniors and sophomores do go. I will say though that if you bring a freshman to prom, everybody looks at you funny. Like, it is true. People do bring freshmen to prom. But everyone does look at you very, very funny if you do that. Maybe I'll show you guys a picture of my prom outfit, because I slayed. I might have not been crowned prom queen, but I was a queen. I freaking slayed. Of course, I'll cover up my face and stuff like that. It was when I actually also would dye my hair, so my hair is dyed blue. So yeah.
Not gonna lie, if I was in one of those proms I bring an entire roasted pig with vodka and some Serbian Bosnian dancers.
Well, you can't bring alcohol. That's for the after party. I heard some crazy things from the after parties. I just decided not to go to the after parties. There are like multiple after parties, but I decided on not going because I was just already tired. And also, my corset that I was wearing in after parties were not gonna do it.
And in that prom, our protagonist's son Art acquired the new Transformers Tyok of the God Cake Super Cake 1.
This is starting to look so good. Look at it. I mean, now that we're getting like more of the color together, it's like it's coming together. It's coming together. No, I need it smaller. There we go. Mm. There we go.
This are the chronicles of those times with a grape cake art was training under the guide of the most powerful master, the primordial Latina, the grandmother of Quetzalcoatl, the gods Tlaloltecutli, gods of earth.
Ooh.
Fun fact art: the most powerful pantheon of gods is the Aztec one.
The most powerful one is the Aztec one. I mean, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Aztec mythology is like really cool. I need to like research into it a little bit more. Oh, I think there's something that's not right. Yeah, there's something in here. There we go.
And all the most powerful goddesses are there. For example, there is the gods of stars. She have an army from the same number of stars as the fallen warriors, and each fallen warrior has the strength of all the warriors who have fallen.
Ooh. Oh. It looks like my mom's back. My mom's been a little bit under the weather. Mama Art just hasn't been feeling well. There we go. Alright, so we got most of the gold done, but we're not completely done. Right, she has gold up here as well.
Or there is one Latina shorty gods with armor made of snake skin with the power to create celestial earthquakes.
Excuse me? What do you mean celestial earthquakes?
Basically Oki stomp and all the universe gonna tremble even the other realms.
Ba, 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 ba. There we go. She's coming together. She's coming together. There we go. And then we actually need to go back to white really quickly because I forgot down here.
Coming together? I sure hope they do.
Oh yeah, it's all come together. I think I'm gonna put the background in really quickly. The background color. This is just so that then I can kind of tell if there's any missing stuff. All right. Let me just do close. There we go. And now I'm gonna start working on her hair. I'm gonna have her horns be part of her hair. New. Yeah, let's not make the entire picture all pink.
For example, the grandson of Tlaloc is Quetzalcoatl, god of wind, wisdom, and civilization, was the rival of Tezcatlipoca, god of chaos, darkness, and war. In a mythical confrontation, Tezcatlipoca deceived him and caused his downfall. Quetzalcoatl left his city and, after immolating himself, his spirit ascended to the heavens as the planet Venus.
Oh, interesting. Funny enough, I do actually have a god/character that's inspired by Quetzalcoatl. Oh my gosh, now that her hair is going in, it feels like it's a much more completed piece. We are gonna put the purple in, but I just want to put all the... It's easier to put all the pink down and then basically go over it with a... with like a clipping mask and then do all the purple. Because then it won't go outside of wherever you've drawn the pink.
But your cake is the god of damn. Because all when they see the cake say, god damn.
Oop. Oh my goodness, her hair is in! Ah! And then she kind of has a bit of color. I'm like trying to see where else there's like purple. Yeah, she doesn't have very much purple. And now we need to do the horns.
But in terms of power Sokole of your own law how much you are in the good chains, for example Tito's my model at least of a Tito generation 4 is exactly is among the top of the middle of the good chain. Thanks for the flies.
I'm sure it's not that noticeable.
One day I will take away that bald redeem. One day. I'm gonna take it away.
All right, all
You'll
right.
no longer have it.
Add butter, add butter, add butter, add butter, add butter.
Do not add butter to my bald head.
Mother, time to become fashionable.
What? No! Why do I look like fabulous Walter White? I Oop.
You look like a cop that stop you in the middle of the road say, with western accent, well son I only gonna say you are in my fucking lands and prepare your ass for the law.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do look like I'm gonna be in a western. New outfit? Oh.
And George, look like your radio to contact central.
Oh my gosh. Look at her. She's so cute. I just have Booby to do. Yeah, Booby's getting his own layer because I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Booby's getting his own layer. I need to do her nails though, really quickly. Does it show here what her nails are? Oh my gosh, this is like too grainy to do it with. I think it's pink. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it pink, but then I'm gonna have like one of them be purple. Or you know what? I'm gonna have this side be pink. I have an idea. This side be pink, because this is where the purple is. Have the other side be purple. Smart ideas. Smart ideas here. I don't think that it is. I think it's pink on both sides, but I think design-wise that's really cute. That it's like different on each side. And now I'm going to do Booby.
Now I gonna speak TTS broken English, Gel Haysi Dathur, Estrum Nidila.
What? I'm just gonna make it a little bit different. Ooh. Yeah. Would you like to come say hi? Mama Art popped over and she was like, are you streaming? I was like, yeah. She just waved at me from the hallway and walked away.
Gel Haysi Dathur, Estrum Nidila, Bout Alguise Rhyme Veru Arpugaful.
Okay, I don't know what you're saying. And I don't know if it's gonna... Please, if you're speaking in another language, don't say anything that'll make me get banned in other countries. We don't need that. Oh, Art, why did you get banned? Someone said something in another language and I didn't know what it was because I only speak English. Unless you're trying... Well, you did say that you're just speaking broken English.
Tell to the Mama Art that she is my diva, and also I am speaking broken English.
Oh my gosh. I still can't even understand
Why
it.
did we get banned? We summoned an eldritch deity.
I'm the eldritch deity. What do you mean we're gonna get banned because of me? Wow. Mean.
I need a redeem of literally you head become a slice of cake, because they're gonna make the meme expand.
Wait. You want a redeem where my head becomes a slice of cake? No. Rigging something like that. Okay, you would think that rigging something that is more rectangular or square or like a shape would be easy. It's actually
but you
harder.
so sweet art.
You know what? I can.
It was cake all along.
I could make something where you can put a cake on my head. Do you want that? Just like we put a cake on my head. I can't do that. I can't do other things. I'll see for my birthday outfit, okay?
Minimum the sound of is real or cake.
You know, I can just, you know what? I wonder if I can make a redeem where just a random like, you know, you'd redeem it and it's just called cake and it will just put a cake on screen. It like randomly, like it'll just put it randomly around. I think that would be too much because then it's like, what if it's in the middle of the screen? I'll figure out something. I'm not a tech wizard, okay? I can't really do a lot because I don't understand how to do most things. I wish I could just hire someone else to do it for me, man. There we go. Alright, everybody. Finally. The flats are done.
You need, lassie art.
Huh? I need lassie.
You need the freedom.
What? Lassie? What do you mean lassie? What do you mean lassie art? I don't understand lassie art. Okay, I'm gonna... What the hell? Freedom for Scotland! No, I'm not Scottish. I am Irish, though. I have thought about, like, making some sort of, like, Celtic designs, because most of my heritage does come from Ireland, actually. What the hell? I say Scotland? Oh my gosh. Yo. Yo. Damn. For a minute, I was like, is that from my YouTube? Like, I was like, what the heck? Why is he talking about Scotland now?
Now, I tell you what. I
What?
like you, and I want you. Now, we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do lassie art. If we do, okay, the reason I don't want to do lassie art, I hate plaid. I hate drawing plaid. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I cry when I see it. It's the one pattern and design I can't
What did
do.
you say?
I said what I said. I'm not doing Lassie art. You guys can make
I
Lassie.
came looking for booty.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for all the biddies for using these sounds. No, but I'm not doing Lassie art, okay? You guys can make fan art if you want to of Lassie art, alright? Technically, art is like Miku, okay? You can technically draw art in whatever style you want. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Cheer one, cheer one.
Thank you for the biddies. Oh my goodness. Pregnant breathe. Excuse me? What? Jose, what the hell? What do you mean pregnant breathing first form? No. You know, the reason I never want ironmouse to perceive this artwork is because then she's gonna go and click on my profile, and then she's gonna realize that this was made on stream, and then she's gonna click into the stream, and then she's gonna hear us talking about pregnant breathing first form! Wait, could this be copyrighted? No, it could be copyrighted! Don't make me. Sounds like a skill issue. All we did was expand the art lore. Oh my gosh. No. You're not expanding art's lore. You're I have the power now. I have the stream hostage. No. And Jose is my host. You can take him. You know it's really hard to make him a hostage when he's a hostage for me in my basement. Can't. That's my baby. There we go. What the heck? No, what is that noise? What is that noise? What? What do you mean? What? Okay, I'm gonna say this much. Please no copyrighted music. Please no copyrighted music. I don't want YouTube to take this down. Or I will honestly, I've been thinking about disabling blurp a long time ago. Or at least disabling it for bits. The reason being is because I don't know what sounds you guys are clicking on. So, and I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. And if it's copyrighted, you guys don't get, I get bonked. I get bonked. Because then if I get monetization, then half of the money just goes to other people. So I don't get like the full money from anything. I mean, if I was using copyrighted music, like, you know, that's on me. So, just please. You can do like meme sounds and stuff like that, like things from shows and stuff, but just please stay away from music stuff. Because I don't know, you don't know, and I don't want to end up having to cut things, like literally having to go in and physically cut it out of my of the YouTube videos. And then people go like, why did this jump here? Why is there a cut here? Because it's copyrighted and I have to take it out. So, yeah, just no music, please. Unless we know for certain that it's non-copyrighted. And I don't know what is and isn't. Because there was like something that I thought wasn't copyrighted and now it's like copyrighted. And I'm like, really? Was never copyrighted before. And then I had to remove it because I couldn't. But I also just don't want you guys to like not do sounds and stuff. It's just like music is very temperamental. It doesn't happen with Twitch, but it does happen with YouTube. And yeah. All right. Now it is time for render. Are y'all ready for the rendering? Okay, well, yeah, Scott. I think the bagpipes is fine, but I don't know for certain. Yeah, I don't know for certain if the bagpipes are fine. Hold on. Don't worry, Alassie. Hold on a minute. What is this? What the heck? What do you mean? Okay, interesting. Let me see. I'm like checking for stuff. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Hold on a minute. How can I'm trying to like figure out on Blurb how to make it so you guys don't play like copyrighted stuff. What? Oh, interesting. Oh my gosh, there's a block. Oh, wait, block and block sounds. Oh, you can block certain sounds. I would have to go through and block every single, like, music sound. I'm not gonna do that. What is this? Oh, yeah, you have to, like, select. Ew, no. Just, please nobody do music. Unless we know for certain. Because I will say this much. If I get bonked, we're going to have to turn off the thing. Actually... I'm trying to, like... What? They changed things around, and I don't know what the heck everything does anymore. I don't know where my stuff is. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, I had like way more like sound redeems for like bits and stuff. I don't know. Wait, what the heck is this? I'm not doing that. That's really weird. Anyways. It's just like, I don't want you guys to not do blurp alerts. It's just like, I'm just more concerned about audio stuff because unfortunately, because I do upload these onto YouTube, YouTube will literally go for like, if it's like even a second of sound, it will like bonk it. So I have to like literally speak over it just so that it doesn't bonk me possibly. But even still, it'll bonk me and I'm like, why? Why do I have to do that? So it's just a little bit better if we just say, hey, audio stuff, you don't do music. You can do anything else, but just don't do music. You can do like meme audios and meme stuff. Like, I don't know, you could do lizard. You could go and do lizard from like hoppers. It's been all over my TikTok feed. Lizard has been all over it. I'm like, every single time that I go on there, it's just like lizard, lizard, lizard. Oop, no. Zoom out. There you go. Add warning. Here we go. There we go. Alrighty. I knew that the hair would be the easiest, and I think ba 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 ba. Well, ads are gonna be starting soon. And there go the ads. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna go and get up and go to the bathroom. So I will be right back. Hold on a minute. Where is it? There we go. I'll be right back. everyone, I am back. I needed to go, I just like really needed to go to the bathroom. I was like, you know what? Ad time. Gotta go to the bathroom. I also got some water. Cause I forgot my water. So. Interesting. I don't know why about here is like for some reason where my bitrate just starts decreasing a lot, and I'm like, why? There's nobody else in here and I'm not using any other like Wi-Fi stuff. I don't know why. Oh, what is that? Oh. Uh-oh. Um, I I just got an alert on my my phone. Hold on a minute. I just got an alert on my phone and I need to check something really quickly. Watch it be. Oh yeah, you have to evacuate. Hold on. Let me see. No, not the. Why did it put department? No. Oh, okay. I was like, where the heck is this? There's apparently we're having big fires around here again, which to be fair, it's like it says it's 100 degrees outside. So I'm like, hold on, I have to check a few things because now I need to know. I want to know where this fire is. Let me see. Oh, it's over there. Oh, okay. No, I'm not. I'm not even close to it. What? Oh, that was from earlier this year. I was like, what? There's a big, massive one right here. Why is it not alerting me to that? It's very interesting that it alerted me to like a fire out there because my phone didn't alert me. So if you heard that noise, that was an alert of saying like, hey, there's a fire going on like not too far away. You should probably be like doing other stuff or like whatever. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean doing other stuff? Yeah, why is my bitrate so low? That's so weird. It like bees low for like a good amount of time. It's whenever I change over to my Be Right Back screen, I notice that the bitrate just gets really low, and then when I come back, it like never fixes itself. It's not me capping the bitrate. Oh, there we go. It jumped back to 6,000. That was weird. Okay, now it's fine. For some reason, it was like it had really low, and I was like, what the heck? Why are you like so low? It took a second for it to realize, like, hey, buddy, you need to speed back up again. Anyways. Let me continue on with rendering. Honestly, if there was an evacuation thing, I feel like my mom would have come in and been like, you need to turn off that stream because we gotta go. Is there any other place? Oh, here. It needs to be all shade. Yeah, alright. There we go. There we go. I just want to make sure that the highlighting and shading is working out right. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. And then come over here. Here we go. Ba, ba, ba. Just gonna do that. Oh. Just want to add a little bit more blush to some areas. And then let me just that and then boop. Boop. And then start using the highlight. There we go. And let me... There we go. Adding... I'm basically just like making a duplicate of the color and then merging it all together and then making the shade for it, and it's on like a multiply layer. But I have to make a mask first in order to do it, just because it needs to be masked off. But it's like, if you want to make like really easy coloring, it's like, this is like an easy way to just get the highlighting and shading together really quickly. There we go. I'm gonna kind of smooth some stuff out here because it's a little too dark for my liking in certain areas. There we go. There you go. And then just... I think this area was too... No. Too bright. There we go. the clothes here, I'm gonna divide differently. So that's up there. Okay. So, okay. I'm trying to like figure out kind of how I want to divide this up. And I think I'm gonna have the fabric. Oh my god, can I select the fabric, please? So this is all fabric. So I'm gonna separate it up into like the materials. This is all like metal. And then I'm gonna have, what is this? This is that. I guess this will just be on its own. And here we have all the layers now together. But you can't see it unless I... But here's me doing it. So, oh, not darken, multiply. So this is what it's gonna look like with multiply, but I make a mask and then I delete the mask. Because for some reason it doesn't let me inverse the mask at all. Or like have a... Yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird. And then I can go in here and start rendering where the dark areas are going to be. So it's basically like blocking in shadows. And then we're gonna start kind of rendering these ruffles. We're just kind of blocking in. We're not doing anything like too full render, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna actually have all of that in shade. I'll probably go in a little bit closer to render that. Because a lot of this is like little itty bitty details, but I'm trying to like kind of block in the major areas first. Ooh, oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. There we go. Let's render like that. There we go. There we go. Just adding some more shading here. Because I want to block in where some of this is. There we go. Ba-ba. That actually looks really good. And then up here, we're gonna need to render some stuff. And then just do that a little bit. I know there's some places I'm gonna probably need to go in and go. Yeah. I mean, this is starting to come together. Ba, 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 ba. I'm gonna just come in here, start rendering over here. And then I gotta start working on the tie. Why is my nose twitching so much? It sniffs. And sniffs. And it says that you're a baka. I don't know where I was going with that. I was gonna like say something cool, but then I couldn't think of it. There we go. And then I think that's pretty much it. There we go. Trying to make these a little bit more fluffier. And then I am gonna need to draw fluffiness up here. There we go. And now I gotta do some add. Some areas I want to like shade and some areas I don't want to. If I need to make it darker, just duplicate this and then I'm probably gonna actually there we go. Just so that it pushes it back a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Excuse me. There we go. Just to add a little bit more depth to some things. And then I gotta make the highlight. I will say with shading fabric, you don't want it to have a harsh white highlight because then it doesn't look like fabric. It'll look like something else. But if you want it to like be shiny, you want it to have like a harsh highlight. So like her shiny shoes, I do want it to have a white highlight. Because then it makes it shinier. So now you know that this material is shiny and this material is not shiny. So this makes this look like fabric and this makes this look like a shiny shoe. There we go. Just brings a little bit more light to things that need to be highlighted. So then it just brings it up a little bit more. And then up here. Ooh, receiving. Ba 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 ba. Smaller. I want it to have a white highlight here. There we go. And now I'm going to do kind of the same thing I did here, but to other stuff. Rendering takes a long time. It takes a long time to kind of go through everything and what needs to get done. But it is what it is. Sorry, the thing I was listening to is now over. What the heck? I'm just gonna stretch my back a little bit. Ugh. I'm trying to find, like, something. Something to watch and listen to while I do stuff. But yeah, it's... ugh. It's coming together. The art piece is coming together a lot more than I expected it to. Just because I feel like this could have gone, like, a lot worse with how I've been doing it. But no, it working. It working as it needs to. Just gotta rewatch something, because why the heck not? Boop. Alright. Ooh. That almost got caught. Is this done charging? Yes, it is. It doesn't need to be charging anymore. Good. My pen was, like, dead when I started. So let us do this. Add. Do that. Do that. Do that. Oh, right. Ooh, no, multiply. There we go. There we go. So we can get some glowing going on. Dark, I'll leave that. Now we can do the metal. It's just the metal. And then we're done with this. And then we gotta go here and start doing the 8. Because yes, I will be rendering the 8. It makes no sense to not render the 8. Yeah. Come on. Oh, no. Do that, and then do that, and then let me do this, and then there we go, and then turn that off. Okay. There we go. Sometimes I can make things really shiny when I need to, and other times I don't know how to make anything shiny. Sometimes it clicks, and sometimes it just don't click. And then just wanna highlight. Because there's so much metal. There are some parts that are not going to be metal and are kind of supposed to be more fabric-y. Oh, down here. There we go. No, I don't want it to be too big. And then add some highlight. Because we want to make it nice and shiny. Shiny, shiny. Alright. This pink, I just realized I'm probably gonna have to go back in and render this to be something different. Alright, so yeah, it looks like it's all shiny, but I am gonna make this metal here be not... This is gonna be shiny up here, the epaulette. But these are not going to be shiny. There we go. Oh, I'm like, what? That's the 0. That's the 8. No, not the 0. The 8 underneath. Boo. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Da na 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 na. Gotta sketch the drawing. Render it nice and pretty. we go. Trying to do metal sometimes can be hard. There we go. I'm trying to like see where else I need to put the gold and silver. Oh, over here. There we go. And then, oh, the 8 here. I almost forgot about the 8 here. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Just trying to get all the metal. Metal, metal. I almost forgot that the balls here is also are made out of kind of the same color. There we go. And then let me go over here. Good morning. Ads. Da da da. I don't know why I'm starting to think of Tums, Tums, which was like the ad for Tums. Trying to make it so that it looks like a chain. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna make it a little bit easier to do this. Just gonna give it a light highlighting here. There we go. There we go. So we got some highlighting. Ba 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 ba. Highlight here. Oh my goodness, look at her. She's so cute. There we go. Something I can do really quickly just to help with things. Ooh, come on. Oh, open back up again. Is do a little bit of a overlay. Oop, not a multiply, an overlay. This is to go in here and separate up a few things. So just like to push some things back. There we go. And then, you know what? I'm just gonna copy this up to here. And then, whoomie. Ba, ba. Just pushing that back a little bit more. There we go. Just to push some things back more. There we go. Fantastic. Just pushing that back a little bit more. Yes. All right. And lastly, we need to start working on down here. Delete that, and there we go. I need to turn off ironmouse here. And actually, I'm gonna put this up here. And then do that. And say iron. Because I'm gonna need to turn her off. Or turn her back on and just make her a little bit less, just so. Just so I can get the rendering done on her here. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. And then kind of getting some bounce light. And then turning her back up. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur, give it a little bit of blur. Yeah, that is too dark. Maybe there's a reason that I just... There we go. Ooh, nope. Grab... Oh, I gotta grab all this. There we go. Just so... That's so that I can get that. And let's do this. Just to kind of make her be a little bit more of what's the center. And then I'm gonna do this. And then put overlay on it. So it's just darker, so that she kind of pops out a little bit more. But the other thing I'm gonna do is put a little bit of pinker up here. Or, hold on. I have a different idea. Put a light of purple. I don't know if I want it. Maybe... There we go. And then do another one, but it's... just to make it up here, that is the main focus. And then... time to add some pertinent noise. Or you know what? I need to make that smaller. Yeah, Perlin. You need to be smaller. Oh wait, hold on a minute. Ah, I was doing it on the wrong layer. This is why you undo. Where is it? Render Perlin. Ah, no. Come here, Perlin. I do it on like really tiny scale. Because then it just gives a little bit more texture. Oop. Not that. I also just realized that all of this was under other stuff, so hold on a minute. There we go. There we go. And with that, she's all done. She's all done. It's done. Yippee. How long did this take collectively? It took 6 hours. Oh my goodness. Just gonna... There we go. Do I want to add like more things? I'm like, do I wanna add like a little bit more texturing and stuff? Hmm. I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. I think that'll be good. Just add like a little bit more like texturing here. I don't know if I want to put it over everything or not. I'm like trying to figure out what I want. No. Lower. There we go. Just so it kind of like makes a little stuff here and there. Just give it a little cute like effect. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna be surprised that this is like gonna be like an hour. 6.5 hours I've worked on this thing. Well, at least you guys know from start to finish how long it takes me to make one little thing. Oh, goodness. But with that being said, I think we're going to end it off here because I want to go and raid a friend. And also, it is hot in here, and I'm going to be ending stream soon anyways. But let me just make sure that I export this out. I'm gonna save one as a full illustration, so in case she asks for it. I don't know. I don't know why she would ask for it. Maybe she wants to print it out. Then I'm gonna make it high quality. It's literally a... It's a poster size. Also, someone was saying like, oh, if you want to... Oh, what was it? It was like, oh, if you want to make like something for print, you have to make it like this much times your DPI. And I'm like, you're gonna end up with a really big thing. But this is like poster size print. This is like a massive, it's pretty massive. I'm just gonna say post, so I know that this is for the posting. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to post it at 50. Hold on. Oh, okay, will be. Yeah, the full one I'm not gonna be able to. But let me see. So I don't know like how they basically were trying to say it, but they're like, oh, it's like your whatever you want to make it times the DPI. And I'm like, bro, you're gonna end up with a file that's so goddamn massive. Like, that the pixels are so massive. But they're like, well, it's for like printing on like t-shirts and stuff. And I'm like, okay, t-shirt designs like make sense because they're like smaller. They're usually about 3 to 4 inches or something. So then you would times it by the DPI. So if you want to make like a 4 inch by 4 inch, and then you have to times that by 300 DPI. So that's like 900 by 900. But I would say you could do bigger than that. But there's some people that I see that make like most of their file sizes be like, I've seen, how big is this one? This one is like 6,000 by 10,000 pixels, which is technically really big. Anything that's like, I would say more than 4,000 is really big. I've seen people make files that are like 20,000 pixels by 20,000 pixels. I'm like, honey, you don't need to make anything that big. Unless you're like doing high-end textures for like, you're painting like really high like textures and stuff, and you want it like really nice and crisp, then yeah, do a higher one. But don't do high DPI. Don't do like really high pixel size stuff. Because I've seen like people do like 12 by 20. If you're gonna make it a print and you're gonna print it out at that size, just make it the size that it is. So like if you want a print to be like 12 by 24, make it 12 by 24. If you want to make it double that, like, I pray to whatever you're using, because it's going to be a massive pixel size. Sorry, I accidentally made it instead of canceled. But yeah. But we finally finished the ironmouse piece. Yay! I'm so happy. I'm actually really happy that it's done. It's also really cute that she looks like she's sitting in the 8, like she's standing in it. And then I wanted to at least make it so that the shade is like, you know, so she like pops out a little bit more from the from it, which is really nice. All right. Let me go and double check that they're streaming. They are good. I'm coming for you, man. I'm coming. I'm going for you. Oh my goodness. I'm not surprised that there's a lot of people streaming. Ads, go away. What the heck is this ad? I'm so confused what this ad is. Okay. That was like a weird ad. I don't know why that ad was so weird. Oop, not that. Let me put away my Tron tablet. Alrighty then, everyone. We're gonna be ending it off here. I know it was really quick, but hey, you know what? I'm glad to be getting it, like, doing more art streams. I feel so happy doing more art streams. I haven't done much art streams recently just because there's a lot of games. There's a lot of games I want to play more. So, I always just want to play more games, you know? So anyways, let me get the raid stuff started. Oh. I can close out of you. I don't need you open anymore. I don't need you open anymore. I closed out Clip Studio in hand because I was like, oh, what the heck was that? I was like, what was that? It was a hand. It was V-hand. Anyways, let me get this raid like kind of started going. Let me just, you know what, we're not gonna do raid message. We're gonna happy birthday, ass boy. That's what we're gonna go with. Happy birthday, ass boy. Let me see if I can find like a universal, like a heart or something. I need a heart. Oh, there's a party hat. Yes, perfect. This is gonna be our raid message. Happy birthday, Ice Boy. I give everyone nick. You know you've made it when I give you a nickname. That's how you know you've made it. When you are one of my closest friends, I only call you by your nickname. There's like one person, I have their nickname be basically just like an abbreviation of their name, but I only call them that. Even when I message them, I only call them that. That's how you know you've made it with me. If I give you a nickname, you've made it. Glacy came on, like, it was really fast because I just kept missaying his name. So I was like, you know what, screw it. He's now Garlic Boy because that makes it easier. And now Center has been named Ice Boy. I like how I have a theming. Wait, no, give me Center. Give me Center's name because I always worry that I'm going to spell it wrong one day. But it is their birthday today, and I did make an artwork for them. So if you want to go and see that artwork, it is up on my other socials, and it's also up in their Discord because I wanted to make sure that they saw it first before posting up anywhere, because I wanted to make sure, because I was like, I don't know when their birthday is, but whenever their birthday is, I have this in my back pocket. I had finished it like a few weeks ago. I was worried that I wouldn't have it in time, but I got it in time, and I was like, yes, good me. Because I was so worried. I was like, oh my gosh, what if it's August 1st? What if their birthday is August 1st? Ah. But yes, we are going to be raiding the wonderful Center, who is their birthday, and they are doing a 12-hour stream, so definitely cheer them on while that is happening. Also, let me make sure to get the happy birthday Ice Boy. I will be posting up the ironmouse artwork later today. And yeah, it'd be I'm gonna be honest, I hope she does not perceive it. I really hope she does not perceive it. And the reason just being is because I don't want her to see I don't want her to see it. I'm gonna put it in her actual art tag as well, just to make sure, you know, that other people can see it as well. But, you know, good on her for getting to 8 years. I love her model, and oh my gosh, that was so hard to draw. 6 hours in total. But then again, last stream we talked a lot. I was talking so much. In this stream, I was like, I was honed in. I'm locking in. But anyways, I will see you guys on Sunday, I believe, for Goose Goose Duck. If not, I will see you guys next Tuesday. And as I always say, may the stars guide you. Until next time, goodbye, everybody.